Working in an abandoned church in Cleveland, Ohio, the designers and engineers at Nottingham-Spirk say their job is to look at everyday products, make them better and cheaper.
It's very easy to design something and produce something that's very, very expensive. The difficult part comes when you're putting a product on the market that is very competitively priced, and you get good margins when you're selling it. That's the challenge.
From toothbrushes to paint cans to household sweepers, Nottingham-Spirk has reinvented many familiar products, and they start with price.
We find the price point that the consumer feels is a fair price, and then work backwards.
Their latest challenge? Reinventing the humble and apparently vulnerable household mailbox. Hired by a company called Postal Vault, the Nottingham-Spirk team was asked to create a secure and affordable mailbox.
The biggest problem is mail theft and identity theft.
This was a classic problem for Nottingham-Spirk. Take an off-the-shelf product, improve it, and reinvent it at a price consumers would be willing to pay. First, the industrial designers develop concepts they hope consumers will love.
I think one of the biggest challenges we're going to have with this is making this look like a vault. I mean, it's got to look like it belongs with your house, but it's got to look like it's secure.
Then mechanical engineers use computer-aided design techniques to create inexpensive, functional models.
We're in a little bit of a tug of war with our industrial design group to say, okay, they want the best of everything, and we want to manufacture this best product that they want at a very reasonable cost. So our job here is to just make sure that we get that cost down to a point where it's profitable for our clients.
Making prototypes is another opportunity for cost reduction.
We do the prototyping in-house, and we control costs that way, we control the time that way, and we control the confidentiality.
They've even custom-built some machines for quick and dirty prototyping, another cost savings. And rather than outsource, they recruit focus groups themselves. Their criteria? Is it wow? Is it nice? Or is it who cares? If it's not wow, then back it goes to the fabrication shop downstairs for more work.
Need some help with this. Yeah. We just had a focus group say they really didn't like the color.
Armed with its new mailbox design, the Nottingham-Spirk team presented its latest prototype.
And the way this works, this is the front door, this would be the overhang. And what happens is when you open the door, you can see that the bottom comes up and closes off, and that keeps anybody from being able to get down in there.
As with many Nottingham-Spirk projects, this final design is built around a modular platform that allows for variability and cost savings. The modularity then allows consumers to choose panels that suit their individual preferences. The eponymous founders of Nottingham-Spirk like to say they have a seamless process for design, providing end-to-end service from invention to production.
We find that if we don't have a seamless process, if you have a break in the seam, the innovation can die. So we want to go from start to finish.
Plus, seamless means they keep everything in-house, enabling them to keep costs down.
Everyone from the receptionist here to the designers and engineers, they're always looking at the product from a competitive standpoint and from a cost standpoint. It's the way to stay sharp in this business. You have to do that.
Working backwards from price, a strategy that requires discipline and focused creativity. But in an era when cost matters as much as new ideas, it's a way of thinking that blends economics and design.